YouTube. Hello. I was gonna throw together a previously on Snoot Game compilation thing,
Mm.
but I didn't for two reasons. One, to fit in all of the important bits of Snoot Game, given all the endings we've done and everything. Probably be about a 10-minute previously on. And it's probably not even gonna have much to do with this game.
Well, no, I don't think it's gonna have anything to do with this
So
game.
it would be, it would literally just be an
But
advertisement to go watch Snoot.
well, no, it would have been funny if you did a previously on Snoo and you just like, I don't know, you could have shortened it down by like starting with the beginning and then super fast forwarding a bunch of it to like some random spots and then just like ending with the main end and then play this entire game that has nothing to do with it.
Okay, well, we're not gonna do that.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, if you would have told me, I probably would have just flashed that up today. I didn't do anything.
That's fine. I've been waiting all week to play this. I want you to know that.
I've been waiting a long time.
Since
I know the first 6 hours, and I'm ready to go back through it. Well, since what?
I say since we finished Snoot, I've been waiting.
Yeah, you're lucky I took 5 days off. Too bad we couldn't have done it yesterday. Yes, I'm blaming you, Shaq. Taking away my Gator time.
All right.
How dare.
How dare.
And for what? Saints Row? I mean, I watched a good majority of it. I was pretty interested. So that's Gator.
That is Gator. You ready to hug that Gator?
So there's no one around to hug. She's probably feeling lonely.
Gonna hug that fucking Gator, dude. September 4th. Year 21 mil 2023 BC. Amid the arid heat of the morning of the Vocadria Bluffs, I can't help but miss living in the most temperate weather of the Midwest. Summer sleeves are in this style of year. That Jacket's Aroma blog better be right. This suede thing is killing me. Well, at least it's guaranteed to start getting chillier in the few weeks. Besides, I'm sure to make an impression with this. Abercrombie and Flynn is all the rage these days. I sigh and lean back in the hard plastic seating of the metro. I'm on my way to my first day in the new school. Ordinarily, I'd just be glued to my phone on the trip, but there's just too much on my mind right now. My folks' sitch requires us to move frequently, which gives me little time to fit in. Much like how a rolling stone gathers no moss, I could never make a friend I'd keep for longer than a year.
Would you ride a train covered in plants?
In this universe, yes.
Not in super humid.
No, if I went down to fucking New York, and New York had a bunch of fucking vines, no.
It would be the prettiest part of New York.
Can we already talk about the huge glow up of art?
Yeah, can I talk about the cute dino looking at her phone?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, that's a cute dino looking at her phone. I don't know what's going on with the anal beads, though.
That's a necklace on her tail, dude.
That looks suspiciously like anal beads.
Just a lot of promises that keep in touch that petered off within months. Oh boy, starting off strong. Jack can't read.
And I did tell you this has like a Tumblr. This is the Tumblr of the games. The last one was the 4chan.
Yeah, we can be a bit more. We don't have to censor words, hopefully.
Not that I remember.
Unless they changed it in the coming since the demo. Admittedly.
Oh yeah, that would be hilarious if like this part was all the same, and then suddenly they were like, ha 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 ha, it's Snoot Game 3.
Admittedly, it's my fault in the end. But that's all going to change, starting today. I'm going into senior year now. It's my very last chance to prepare for the war ahead. Luckily for me, the cards are stacked in my favor. I feel around my backpack for my DSLR, till my fingers until my fingers can absent-mindedly fiddle with the mode dial. St. Hammond High School is extremely well known for their artists' curriculum. In other words, I'll be surrounded by people that share my interests, even if it's a bit of a ride away. Speaking of rides, I was hoping that my parents could drive me there today. By the time I was up, though, they already left for work. No big deal. I like the hustle and bustle of public transportation. I imagine I'm going to have to get used to this anyway. As time passes, my mind wanders to memories of previous schools. Scanning for Snoot game data.
Yeah, we wish we could have seen that. It's just Anon back. You just put sunglasses on.
They all suck. Hey, I need to make the most of the situation I'm in, not get all sad like this. I need to do something like,
Dance! Oh, there's no dance.
I'm a big pussy. I will do nothing.
Oh, you wuss!
Oh, I guess we should mention, yes, first playthrough is blind. We don't...
Yeah, I don't even...
Yeah, we don't
really remember anything about it.
First playthrough is blind. I'll be making all the choices myself. And we'll get what ending we get, and then we'll go back and get endings later using a guide.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a guide. I have no fucking clue.
I'm interrupted by the ding of the terminal board, and the car gradually starts coming to a stop. Juicy. I step off the...
It is a juicy train.
It's a juicy train. Oh, dude, I don't know who Evelyn is, but they can fuck off.
Oh, poor Evelyn. That's like my favorite name.
Dude, it's over, though. Do you even do the cool S correctly, bruh?
Sad.
I can't do the cool S correctly.
Why?
I don't know. I just never learned. Never got good at it.
Oh.
Yeah. Step off the metro. Yeah.
That's where it all failed. That's where your life failed, right there.
That's why I became a streamer.
Fate had determined it. Yeah.
So I became a streamer. I can't do cool
All
S.
streamers can't do S.
I step off the metro heading out of the station as I follow a few of the other students heading towards the school. Oddly enough, I'm only seeing dinosaur students, not another human to be seen anywhere. Must be one of those dino-heavy regions. There's a lot of greenery here as well. You'd almost forget how close we are to a major city. The pathway leads to a stone bridge that goes over a small creek. As I walk across, I notice other students meet in pairs and walk with each other. The air begins to fill with the sounds of laughter and stories of how their summer break went. I'm all alone. And there it is. The school peeks out over the trees ahead of me, as though inspecting and welcoming me inside. St. Hammond High. My new home away from home for the next year. Also, haha, St. Hammond.
Yeah.
Did they mention St. Hammond in,
Yeah. I was gonna say some kind of Hammond was mentioned last time, too.
Okay.
Why is it always only for a year?
Because senior year, dude. I don't know. Story tropes. It's start to take a deep breath.
It'd be sophomore year. I
No.
don't know. Fucking...
The air here is crisp, reminding me of an old campground I went to back in elementary school. Once again, I'm handed an opportunity to make something of myself. I'm apprehensive, but hopeful. It's my last shot at this. There's no going back.
Gonna be a wuss this whole playthrough.
Yeah, I take my first step onwards.
Never gonna hug that gator.
Here we go again.
Dumpster. Look at that. He moved.
He
He's got glasses. He moved. Oh, dinosaur.
Students mill about the front yard. The school is known for its heavy prioritizing art programs. Someone should do some laundry. Laundry fucking gardening.
Do some laundry?
I don't know, man.
Maybe that's the aesthetic they were going for.
Over 2/3 of the graduates end up pursuing a career in the arts. And while half of them regret it from what I've read, there's still plenty of whom that made it, right? That's also the management's claim to fame, with the facade on the front entrance being dominated by a vibrant mural.
I don't even think you have, like, any idea what you want to do in this game. You're just like, art!
Yeah, I got a good feeling about this place. A few students eyeball me as I continue walking in. Some friends whisper to each other. I just knew this jacket would pay off. Yes. The front doors are propped wide open, and I already feel the cool breeze inviting me in. Inside, it's a familiar yet brand new sight. Hell
Look
yeah.
at those dinosaurs that look like actual people.
Yeah.
Not scribbles.
I haven't mentioned it yet, but the school is also unique for its student body. It's composed almost entirely of dinosaurs, all manner of saurian herbivores and otherwise. I feel like some of these people are going to be references, and I'm not going to get them.
What if they're all Tumblr references and we get none of them?
We all left Tumblr. Big oof. Scales, feathers, and tails.
Oof.
Is that a tether? What's a tether?
Yeah, what?
Wings, talons, and webbed hands. Not even mention
Blue
the colors.
one is cute.
The blue one is cute. The blue one is
Next
cute.
to the other blue. Yeah, you get that blue one. I'll go for that blue one.
All vibrant enough to challenge the bright murals on the school outside. There's a reference.
Oh no.
There's
Not
a reference.
Dexter. An other one.
Mandark.
Oh yeah, see, I couldn't remember.
Dozens of students march about, reconnecting with past friends and meeting new ones. Some anxiously glance at their schedules, checking every door as though they were numbered at random. I probably shouldn't be standing here staring.
Question marks?
I don't know.
Oh,
Whoa!
yeah.
Whoa, is that a human? Whoa. I'm soon surrounded and overrun by a crowd of neon-colored teenagers. Clearly, my jacket is working like a charm.
Whoa, he's like a life-size mannequin.
Hey, new kid! Is this what it's like to be popular?
God, I fucking hate it.
I really wasn't expecting it to happen this quickly.
I like how the pink one keeps like showing up and then running across you like they're freaking the hell out. I wonder if they're gonna do it again like, oh my god, it's a fucking human.
A few students are taking pictures with their phones.
Yeah, there she is. Ready? Oh, nope, she looked around.
I even see some with sketchbook and pens in hand, rapidly scribbling on pages.
Wow, a human.
Are you like a foreign exchange student? In the chaos, I feel a few people touch my hands.
Human skin feels weird.
Geez, a bit uncalled for. Go along with it, fuck it. There's so much happening. I don't want to be a party pooper. A few more people shout at me to get my attention.
Hey, can you look over there for a side profile?
Oh man, yeah, this would be good reference material.
Wait, I need to get a better look at his skin texture.
I once again find myself frozen, only muttering quietly as I hastily try to follow their instructions. Eventually, all the Saurians take their photos and talk themselves out before disappearing back to their own friend groups. By the time I recover from the shock of the situation, the last one breaks off and I find myself seemingly all alone again. Oh. That was my chance to socialize.
Fucked it up.
I blew it.
Yep, fucked it up. You're human, right?
I hope so. A Triceratops girl leans forward, scanning me up and down. This is it. Time to seal the deal and get a new friend. Yeah. Close enough.
Hey, can I, like, get a selfie with you? It'd be great for one of my classes.
Yeah, definitely. She puts an arm around my back for a shoulder hug while she poses dramatically. Maybe a bit too friendly?
Big smile now.
She takes a picture and checks it enthusiastically. So, I'm Inko.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, cool, yeah. Anyways, bye.
Oh. What's that photo for, by the way? She pauses, aloofly chewing some gum.
My fashion design class, that jacket is ballin'.
Ah,
Thanks for the pick, Kun. Ciao.
well. I feel my
I don't know if
shoulders.
she shows up again.
I feel my shoulders sag as I take in the now sparse hallway around me. That must have been like my 15 minutes of fame. I don't think it even lasted 15 minutes. There's no way I've already blown it. Trying to shake away the negative thoughts, focus on the positive. For a brief moment, I was at the talk of the school. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A familiar sound draws my attention. I know what that is.
Oh, camera boy.
At the end of the hall is someone kneeling. And with one of the latest camera models, if I'm not mistaken. Hey! The guy flinches. I flinch too. We both flinch. I hadn't meant to shout at him. The few students around me don't bat an eye at it, though. Sorry about the yell.
He isn't Jock Boy.
He's not Jock
I want to
Boy.
be. I want to be Jock Boy. I want a boy that I
Okay,
can just voice as myself.
Do you want me to take this character then, or? How much do you think Jock Boy's gonna be in the game?
Jock Boy is like your best goddamn friend.
Oh, okay. Then
yeah,
okay.
That's the reason why I wanted to be Jock Boy. But I knew he was gonna show up first, and I'm like,
right, okay.
I don't want to take the first person if Jock Boy shows up second.
Okay, okay. There's characters I know you want to voice, so you just let me know who they are, and I'll be like, okay.
Okay.
No, it's fine. I managed to get the shot I wanted. The bespectacled boy, I think he's a parasaur, double checks the camera's display and smiles. Yep, perfect. This will be the fine print for the yearbook. Can I see? His grin seems to widen my interest. Of course, here. He turns the display towards me, showing a shot of the hallway, and me as the focal point. Pretty good, right? I look a little closer and notice that I think it's a little out of focus. And dark. What do you have your f-stop set at? Yeah, shit. Stops and glances up at me, pleasantly surprised to get a real answer. Yeah, I'm a bit of a photographer myself. I'm not taking it as an elective too. With Mr. Idicon? Thinking back to my memorized class schedule, the name does sound familiar. Yep. Oh, snap. Wait. No.
What?
No. I thought he was a reference to something. No, I'm just misremembering. Oh, snap. Cool. We'll be classmates. Mr. Adicon's busy, so he just teaches it for one period. He offers his hand out for a handshake. I'm Ben. Inko.
Big Ben.
Been achieved. I'm actually new here. Kinda figured. Being the only human stands this. Oh boy. Okay. I'm a bit nervous, I'm sorry. Being the only human student this year and all.
You've shown that you are the alpha cameraman. Please. Please.
Oh, please, don't break my legs. St. Hammond is one of the more popular schools, but the staff put a lot of effort into its arts program, into the art programs. Yeah, there is. Even the campus itself is designed like a living art piece. So if you ever need help, from the pause, I guess he's offering some help. Yeah, won't say no to a tour. A tour, you say? A tour, you say? Well, I'm only going back to the principal's office, but I can point out some neat stuff along the way. He raises an eyebrow to himself in contemplation. Might be a good idea to meet the principal, too. He waves for me to follow him. Turns out he wasn't just an avid photographer like me, but also the school council president.
He's just like me. For real.
And one of his priorities was taking photos for the school's yearbook for the first day page. Every few minutes, we'd pause so Ben could take a couple of shots, mainly of the students talking with each other. And while I would watch, I had considered helping him in some way. I mean, that camera looks amazing, and then there's his extra lenses in the bag. I feel absolute elation to finally know someone that's into photography. and I really want to broach it, but Ben fills the air between us, talking more about the school. Which is why we still go by the Feathertails, even though I think it's a tad distasteful. Dang, pretty good at this. Do you give these tours to all the new students? Not really. Although it is something I've thought about a lot. Yeah. Oh, hold that thought. Hey, Lunara! Ben goes to greet a student putting up some intricate wall banners.
Oh, hey, Ben. You have a good summer vacation?
Fuck you!
Yeah, just pushes her into a locker. Where's my money, Luana?
Where the fuck's my money? I'm becoming a grandma. I'm aging
Oh no,
quickly.
not Grandma Ben! Run, new kid! Grandma Ben will get us all!
It's spreading! I did? Oh, great work on the decorations. They look even better than last year's.
Oh, thank you.
What's all this for? He steps aside
She
so I
pushes him out of the way.
Get the fuck out of here, Ben. He steps aside so I can fully view the banner she's just finished with. Blah, blah.
The Cultural Arts Club. We meet every Thursday after school and look at antique artwork.
She'd initially looked past me to talk with Ben, but she gasped once she realizes.
Hey, you're human, right? Oh, that's a silly question. You should totally join. I just love human culture. There's this amazing set of ancient masks at my place from ancient Europe. I just adore them.
Well, that's impressive. I think
Racist.
you'd make a great curator.
You know what? I probably would.
After that club display during Spirit Week last year, I'd gotta agree.
We spent weeks studying that tribe and weeks more practicing those dances. We also study and paint with those styles. We were learning the techniques of the old masters. Hopefully soon we can even get into sculpting, like those old Venus statues. Venus statues? Venus statues. The venues.
Venues.
I read
You're
it as
missing an E
venue.
there, my guy.
I read it as venue, man. We plan on getting one to look like. We plan on getting one to look at sometime this year. What do you think? It'd be great if you could come. I can't talk either. That's this whole school.
Well, all
We study
dyslexic.
humans. We don't speak. They're just squawking at you, and you're like, "Holy shit! What have I done?" Or you're like,
Yeah,
"Oh, that's Chicken Joe." Sorry,
Hey,
anybody
that'd be
watching. We are 4channing this up.
What say you, Inko? My chin. Maybe. I do love culture.
Oh, that's great. Oh, listen, we have this old chieftain's dress we've had for ages. We just have to see what it looks like on the real thing.
I'll think about it. No way. I'd sooner endure a second impact even if a second impact event than wear something like that.
Was there already an impact?
Maybe the GVH? I don't know.
This is a million years after the goodbye volcano high.
Yeah.
It just repeats over and over again.
Well, hey, nice to catch up, Lunara, but we got places to be. Take care.
Bye, bitch!
She waves us off, and Ben continues leading me to the principal's office.
If only she would leave. But you left.
New character!
Oh, I wonder if this is Jock Bro.
Well, why not?
Hey, Ben!
Okay. Hey, Michael. Listen, can't talk now, but I'd love to catch up later, yeah? I'm floored. This guy seems
He's
to
so
know.
hot.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. This guy seems to know just
that
about.
silhouette.
I love my man who's purple. This guy seems to know just about everyone in school, as much as they know him. Talk about being on top of things. Oh, he's the student council president.
maybe
you should
he's
know
not.
that. Yeah, should be super popular and friendly. He points out a few more minor landmarks in the school, and stops to greet a number of students happy to see him after the summer break.
They were all cameras.
Man, sorry for having to stop so much. No way. Think it's cool, you know, everyone. If only it could be cool without making us late. He notices a few more noteworthy landmarks, eventually leading me to its biggest draw. I already knew that this place was known for art, but wow. Just outside the administrative offices, the hallway is filled with wonderful pieces of work. Paintings lined the walls, with name placards beneath detailing who the artists were, all created by alumni and attending students of the school. And this is the gala. All of these pieces have been featured in all kinds of articles and presentations. Whoa. I know, right? One moment. Ben turns the nearest door and gives it a polite knock.
Who is it?
It's me, Principal Scaler.
I just gave a voice. I don't know if they...
yeah. I don't give voices till I see what the character looks like.
Yeah, that's fair.
An Oviraptor no older than her... Oh, okay. An Oviraptor no older than her mid-30s exits the room, holding a steaming mug and sporting a tired smile. Oof.
I'll still be here, though.
Fucking me.
Good morning, Benjamin.
Good morning. Inko, this is our esteemed principal. Good morning, ma'am. I shoot wide mid-sip of a coffee.
Oh, I hadn't noticed. You would be Mr. Ganito, yes?
Yes? But my name...
How wonderful.
Gone is the exhaustion on her face, instead replaced with a very wide smile.
I'm so happy that you've chosen our school for your last year, Mr. Nito. Nitu?
I mean, it's supposed to be neat, you know, in...
No, I think she's not pronounced... She's gonna pronounce
okay.
it differently every time, yeah.
Okay.
Ben, be sure to give him a thorough St. Hammond welcome, okay?
Well, I heard he was.
Ben, give him a thorough welcome.
Okay. You can go take off
If
your
you
pants.
ever need... But if you ever need any assistance, my office is always open, Mr. Netu. Mr. Nabu. Not to mention, student council is also available to help. Isn't that right, Ben?
Yes.
Just his look like, God damn it.
Yes, Principal Scaler. Thank you, Principal Scaler.
Oh, and Ben, a moment, please.
But... The pair of stores dragged into the office.
Boom. It's been done.
The deal has been sealed. The pair of stores dragged into the office, leaving me alone in the school gala. Whatever they're saying, I can't hear over the ambient noise of the student body.
I want to hear it.
That's his student body being pressed
Run,
against
Inko. Yeah, run, Inko.
Run, Inko!
Either way, it's probably not something I meant to hear.
See.
I move a few feet away, out of earshot of the discussion inside. On the wall beside me is a framed panoramic landscape of the city, painted by hand. Are we in Volcadria? Oh no, we're in...
Yes. No, we're in Volcadria Bluff.
Oh shit, hey, Curb.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
No, the who drew it.
Yeah, Halford.
Yeah.
An O. Halford.
Yeah. I wonder if that's a character in this game.
It is a character in this game.
No.
I already know this.
Okay.
6 hours. I know exactly who painted this.
Okay, well... Okay, let me be excited. Wow, I can practically use this thing as a map with how detailed it is. No wonder it's taken so predominantly by the principal's office.
Kinda.
The gentle brush strokes, the vibrant colors, the evening sun bouncing off each of the windows, and the majestic scarlet sky enveloping the horizon. All of which combine together to give it a dreamscape, feeling like it's an idealized vision of the city. It's beautiful. I've never been a big admirer of paintings, but I can't deny that this is a masterpiece. Only a teacher could have been able to express the scenic beauty of the city with this level of skill and passion. I withdraw my Cave and Stone 60 from my bag, and with the compact lens I keep I barely fit the entirety of the painting in frame for the shot. Checking the copy on my display, I realized I left out the title and artist of the piece. The tag says, Dreamscape, artist O. Halford, 9th grade. First place, 201M 2020. A freshman did this? Jeez. Now that I look at the rest of the paintings, this is insane. It's all so much better than what I've made. Almost all the pieces are beautifully drawn. Acrylic, charcoal, pastel, and yet not even one photo. Hey, Hinko, I'm back. I'm a senior. How on earth am I meant to even start measuring up here? Crib, do you ever feel that?
Do I ever feel that?
Yeah, do you ever feel that? Feel that way?
Yeah, all the fucking time. And you know
Yeah.
how I get over it?
How?
By remembering that even though I am not 17, even though there are 17-year-olds that have achieved levels of excellence, that doesn't mean that I still can't achieve a level of excellence. You know?
Yeah, that's legit. That's fair.
So I do feel that way, but I just remind myself that, nah, I could still do the thing I want to do.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not 17 anymore. But Inko, on the other hand, is 17, so he's got to step his fucking game up.
Yeah, he's feeling that.
Yeah, the pressure is on.
Inko? What's that sound?
They come.
Just want to see if there's any, like... Okay.
Yeah.
Ben nudges me back with the back of his hand as the commotion gets louder.
Hey, watch it, jackass.
Slow your roll, Leatherface.
My leg!
I watch as the perpetrator, aggressor, aggrogator
Aggregator.
finally rounds the corner and comes barreling down the hallway,
Yes.
speeding right towards us. My instincts kick in and I stumble to the side to avoid the oncoming collision. For just a split second, I get a good look at my assailant.
Oh, that was a great fucking transition. See, it's time for the music. She's so high, high above me. Just
That's so
See, that
fucking
was
clean,
so
yeah.
good. Yeah,
Like-
so smooth. Like, whew. You have no idea. They stepped it the fuck
Oh my
up.
god, yeah. Green scales, messy hair, and a faded purple hoodie. She propels herself forward with dexterous hands, spinning the large wheels on her.
Yeah, I do.
I only now notice that she's in a wheelchair. I didn't even know you could go that fast in one of those. She glances my way, and her pupils lock onto mine. Her gray and gold eyes are marred by bags, like she hasn't slept in days. The girl's entire presence is ghost-like. And that expression, it's like she's looking straight through me. I'm sure she barely registers my existence, but I don't think I'll ever forget that face. Just as fast as she came, however, she's gone.
And that's when he realized he wanna hug that gator.
You want to hug that gator. He's in love. As she leaves, I feel a weight is lifted from my shoulders. At least until I trip directly into a glass case behind me. Ooh!
Big oof.
Hey, watch it! Ooh. The pastor's hand roves over the display carefully, his eyes filled with worry.
I made that.
You looking for something? Cracks. Usually when another student falls into them, there's some kind of crack or scratch. I guess it's just a dino thing. You humans are lucky you don't gotta sweat over this kind of stuff. That happen often? Often enough to drain the school funds for repairs. That can't be good. Well, not to brag, but I make
Oh, does he actually make it?
he make do.
I make do.
A vibrato chime echoes through the now empty hall. One might say, it's a bing bong, whatever.
It's a bing bong ding dong.
I freeze, tardy on the first day. Oops. Sorry to run on like that. You should get going to your first class. Won't I need a tardy slip or something? Nah, it's the first day. Teachers aren't lenient.
I just
I'm
got a
fine either
weird
way.
feeling of just like, oh, I don't want to go to class. Like, I'm transported back to high school, and I'm just like, why can't I stay with you, friend?
I'm fine either way, since, you know. Ah, one of the benefits of being class prez. What's your first period? Physical education. That's fucking rough.
That sucks.
Oh, why would gym be the first period, dude?
Yeah, I knew people who had gym first period. And I know one year I had it second period. I'm like, why?
You just end it tired, and it's like, you gotta go through all the school still. What the fuck?
Yeah, one year I had it like last period. I was so happy. I mean, I don't really care for gym. I still do the activities and stuff, but I was so glad I had it at the end.
Yeah,
Thank
I always end up having gym closer at the last period.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah. Anyway, forgot I'm playing a game. Ben sucks the air through his teeth in the prolonged wince. Ugh, fucking cringe, bro.
You're gonna die.
You'll be fine. Gymnasium's down that way. Don't, keep him waiting too long. I need to get going too. Keep who wait? I gotta go, bye.
No.
Whoa, he walks fast when he has somewhere to be. That action doesn't exactly instill confidence in me. Follow Ben's directions towards the school gymnasium. After all the earlier commotion, it's the first quiet moment to myself. Might as well take it to finally sort my thoughts. Let's see, what do I think of this place so far? So far. It's certainly livelier than any of the other schools I've been to. Ever since I've stepped foot in here, everything has been so lively, and everyone seems so exuberant. It makes me feel a little out of my depth, since I'm so used to the opposite. Here, people like that girl earlier are eager to share their hobbies almost without being prompted. Everywhere else I've been, people just keep to themselves, like they're only there because they have to be. It hits me. It hits me. This school's art program attracts people. The students here don't have to be here. Then why is there fucking gym class?
You gotta have gym.
I don't think you do.
And you gotta work out.
They're choosing to be here. That's why it's so active. Oh, alright. What can I do with this information?
Be active.
It means I can probably be friends with anyone I want, right? Weird to say, but with everyone here sort of working with each other, there's bound to be it's bound to be an insane level of camaraderie, right? Too, yeah, right? Yeah. Maybe I won't even have to try. I'm almost at the gymnasium now, though, so I'll hold this thought for later.
I mean, you could still think it.
Gym class, where the boys are separated from the men and where people with Herculean physiques are able to show off their sculpted bodies. I am being cut down so hard right now. I'm beginning to remember how much I dreaded going to PE. The innumerable bad experiences from past schools pale in comparison to the many skidded knees and broken glasses. Hopefully the school's PE is a lot less grueling. As I stand before the wooden double doors leading to the gym, I'm struck with how empty the area looks. That's followed by me catching the sound of physical activity coming from within the gym itself. Shoot, I really am late. Ben's earlier warning echoes in my head like a foreboding spirit. I peer through the small windows in the doors and see students standing shoulder to shoulder. Towering over them is a primate who I can only guess is our gym teacher, with his arms crossed and a scowl on his face. I hope I can get away with being tardy. As I walk into the... My first thought is how lucky I am to be alive. Don't even know what that was thrown at me, but it might as well have been a cannonball. Yes.
Yeah.
I spot the
Yeah.
gym teacher, and even through his baseball cap, I can feel his stare of rage pierce my soul. Such intensity, and that ideal throwing form. It only missed by centimeters. That was a warning shot.
Yeah, it was a warning shot. Ugh. I'm not gonna do growly voices. Well, I'm gonna save him for the Gator. I want to do kind of a growly voice, so I'm just... Know this well! Know this and know it well, son. I have a policy. Each of my platoons get 1 free miss from me a year.
Oh, that's not good. He's calling them platoons.
Yep. And you just spent it.
I shift my eyes to the students lined up next to him, and they're so stiff with fear that I can't tell what they're feeling.
You got 3 seconds to lay it on the front of your Yeah, okay. Sorry, that my mind is in scramble.
Yeah, fucking... I shouldn't have gone tea. I should have got fucking coffee.
I mean, I'm drinking energy drink, but man, like, I think it's because it's all jittery. It's just like... You got 3 seconds to lay it on the front of your squadron. Why, in the great name of Cavi Drocket, are you late?
Well,
Not good enough.
he didn't
Punches you
even
in the face.
Hint taken, I shut my mouth. The simian scholar starts marching back and forth like a drill sergeant.
Listen up, because I'm only saying this once. In this class, we operate on tough love. We learn from our mistakes, so you better pray to Raptor Jesus you don't forget him. Because if you do...
With 3 monstrous steps, the coach closed the distance in 10 yards to tower over me.
I will be very upset. It reflects poorly on all of us, and that is not something I will accept. So I would love to see you maggots succeed, but if you don't, I'll make it unforgettable. Am I understood?
I nod my head in fear.
Fan-freaking-tastic. Now then, join the rest of your ranks and stiffen up.
Once I confirm my bladder is intact, I shuffle over to where my colleagues stand.
Ah, yes, I am the white in this rainbow.
I was gonna say, that's either Susie from Deltarune or fucking, what the fuck is the neighbor's name in Doug?
Oh,
Dinkelberg.
I know who you're talking
Not
about.
Dinkelberg,
but,
yeah.
Dinkelberg. Dinkelberg.
It's because Doug is...
God damn it. This is where I'd have my trophy. Dinkelberg.
If it wasn't for Inco. I feel him staring at me with anger, like I'm responsible for the coach's teaching style. What an appalling first impression to make. I should just quit and start over somewhere else while I still can. Well, okay. Fuck it. Ruined that joke, Jack. Way to go. The teacher takes a second to glance over us, reminding himself of where he was before I had interrupted.
10 maggots. You will all drop and give me 20 of the finest push-ups. Those those guts best be an ant's fart off the pristine gym floor or else. Twee.
With a violently loud blow of his whistle, the coach also takes his position and show of the proper technique. I had my wince as my knees impact roughly on the ground. The real pain starts as I try to keep pace with everyone around me. Oh, this is really cutting deep. My biceps and forearms threaten to splinter from the weight of my body and the speed of my jerky movements. I could not do push-ups for the longest fucking time.
Oh, I thought you meant your coaches were
strict
that everybody had to be in like the same form.
It wasn't
doing them at the same time and all that.
It wasn't like militaristic or anything.
Okay.
I never realized just how badly out of shape I was.
We. On your feet, you bipedal slugs.
This guy, he ain't human.
Of course he ain't.
Some kind of primate, maybe? A close relative. I feel my muscles hollowing in pure agony as I force myself up from the gymnasium floor. By the time I'm back on my feet, my breathing is heavy and coming out in whistles.
Mom spaghetti. Now then, since it's only the first day of school, how about we have ourselves a good old game of dodgeball?
Did he say dodgeball? Like the movie?
Oh yeah, dodgeball time. Oh yeah, there he is. There's the jock boy. So, normal voice. Oh yeah, dodgeball time.
I shoot a glance toward the overly enthusiastic diner next to me, who is absolutely elated by the prospect of the upcoming game. We only finished the warm-up and my muscles are already screaming. My knees shake, my lungs burn, and I'm so drenched in sweat that I'm sure I might need a shower after this. Really don't want to play dodgeball.
Aren't we lucky? First day of school and we get to play a game.
I don't do dodgeball.
Why not?
Not exactly.
Alright, maggots, pick a side and keep the numbers even. This is a suicide match. And free-for-all, too. Damien, why don't you socialize by picking your teammates? Shades, you're on blue team.
Wait, but why are there teams if it's a free-for-all?
Alright, I'm going with the human dude.
Before I can figure out the rules of this dodgeball game, the Dilophosaurus.
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 Yeah, Dilophosaurus is fine too.
Wraps an
It's
arm around
my favorite dinosaur.
Wraps an arm around my neck and brings me to his side of the field.
Oh, and one last thing.
His leer and tone frees me into the spot.
What's the first rule? We only got one.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Have fun?
Yeah, everyone gang up on the weakest one. Hee 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 hee. You're dead, human.
What?
Twee. Tweet.
In a matter of seconds, the gymnasium becomes a full-blown battleground. I do my best to dodge the oncoming flurry of red rubber spheres coming my way like bullets.
You must be a god, because you're just standing there.
I dive to the ground, avoiding the oncoming projectiles as they soar overhead and pelt my comrades. I hear the blows and the guttural groans of those who've already succumbed to the onslaught of inflated orbs. Combat crawling away from the fierce front, I entrench myself along the edge of the field in the hopes of being ignored. I cast my gaze at the rest of my allies and, oh god, it's a full rout, so many
So, how's the first day of school treating you, bro?
I look up to see the finned dino, the same pink Dilophosaurus who had dragged me to the side of the court, staring down at me and smiling. Dilophosaurus. What do you think? I watch as he casually dodges an incoming ball before throwing his own.
Name's Damien, by the way.
Inko?
Nice to meet you. You too, Chrome Dome and Frills. Who said that you had time to talk? Does my gymnasium look like a debate stage? I mean, maybe if we got some of those stands in the auditorium, maybe. I know a guy's uncle that could make a really classy podium.
I look up at Damien with absolute bewilderment. What is this guy thinking? The coach looks like he's about to explode.
Do not play smart with me, son. Keep your trap shut and eyes focused on the enemy. Sure.
Yeah, Damien just smiles and gives the coach a thumbs up, as if we are in the middle of an active war zone.
You got it, Mr. Solly. That's Coach Solly to you. And what's the holdup, Shades? You're just making yourself an easy target on the floor. Get up and play to win.
Alright, guess it's my time to do something of worth. But I'm not exactly good at dodgeball. Dude, I couldn't throw a dodgeball to save my fucking life. But I was good at dodging. I was very agile.
No, what I was good at was, because I don't know if all the rules are same everywhere, but you know how if you have one in your hand, you can bounce them away from you?
Yeah.
With the ball? Oh, I was good at that. So when I got one, I keep hold of it, because then they come flying, I just bounce them back until someone is right there that I can go, boop, take them out.
Fucking. I was more like, okay, I could catch a few. So I was more like, I'm gonna sit here and dodge and try and feed the balls to the good throwers. Because I couldn't throw it, because we didn't have the rubber balls. We had like styrofoam ones, kinda, like squishy foam balls. So like,
we had
you sit there
rubber.
trying to like grip the fucking thing so it doesn't just slide out of your hand. So when you try and throw it, like your hand's kind of already grabbing it. So I couldn't throw that shit to save my life. So my whole idea was catch that shit and just feed it to people who could throw. Which sucks because that usually meant I was always one of the last ones. So it's like, oh, well, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah.
But people, see, that's the thing. People liked me in fucking school. Like, I have all these horror stories of high school. I was kind of popular.
Yeah, I didn't have any issues. I would have had more friends if I wasn't me. So, you know, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Maybe I could do the whole blocking thing for everyone. That should hopefully make it so that everyone isn't peeved at me for wasting the warning shot. But here's where things change. I can totally turn this around. All is equal in the court. A ball aimlessly rolls on the floor in front of me, calling out to be my ammunition. I somehow weave through 2 shots at me and pick up the ball. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. I'm on fire. There's no way I'm losing now.
Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
Do you know that
Mr.
episode?
Krabs, are you feeling it?
You know that episode's banned?
Why?
The Panty Raid. I
I
guess
fucking hate the world.
The
I hate the world.
Yeah, that episode's banned, dude. They have it. They took it off Paramount Plus or whatever SpongeBob is on.
The world sucks. We need to burn it. Start over.
I didn't even know there was a banned episode until like I learned that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I've been learning there's banned episodes of a bunch of shit, and then like I see the episodes and I'm like, why is this banned?
Because we can't have panty raids. I guess you're going
I guess I gotta archive that episode now.
Go for it. Oh, I probably have it on DVD. I'll see if it's on one of my DVDs. I say
Okay.
with no DVD burner or anything to send it to you. I
You
grab
send me the DVDs, just mail them to me.
Yes, yeah.
I'll rip them and then mail them back.
I'll grab onto the ball and start blocking any shot that so much as crosses our side of the field. Yeah, I'm doing great. Block 1, block 2, block 3. Now I'm really feeling it.
See? That's exactly how I do.
I bet everyone's looking at me now. Any thought of playing the game suddenly left my mind like it was never there. Who cares? Doing this is more than enough. I could be the
Hey, new guy.
A new voice catches my attention. A Crimson Parasaurus.
Oh, yeah. Think.
Do you want to? I know who this is, but do you,
Yeah. I gotta. I'm not gonna do the. I want it to be kind of the same, but.
right.
Think fast.
What?
Dead. Just completely gone. The game is over. I lied. It's not 6 hours.
6 minutes. The floor is cold. Maybe I shouldn't have come here at all. A pair of extremely dirty sneakers enters my field of view.
You gonna get up, Shades?
No. I give up.
You got bonked.
Like what?
The bonking stick.
Oh man, that hurts. How long was I out? I'm laying down on something soft. Where am I?
So you got bonked because you saw her and you started getting the horn. Yeah, I know.
So fucking dumb, but of course, yeah, you have to.
You have to. I mean, how else are you gonna show it?
My vision clears and I sit up from the plastic bed. Sure is bright in here. Oh shit, I broke my sunglasses.
They
They broke my sunglasses. Luckily I bought my reserve pair. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Whoop.
So fucking dumb. Much better. I stand from the rubber
Yeah,
mattress.
their prescription. Didn't you know?
Prescription
I guess he
sunglasses.
didn't. Yeah, I guess he didn't talk about it yet.
Taking the tiny room finally. All alone, not even a school nurse or anything? Oh, there she is. Looks like she's attending to another student who has his snoot stuck in a cone. Huh. Looking at the clock on the wall, it's already noon. That would explain the pounding headache.
Finally awake, Shades.
I sit ramrod straight, the fear of God stricken into me once more.
Calm yourself, cadet. You ate dirt pretty hard back there.
Oh, man. Yeah. Wait, you did that?
I did. Pelted you right in the back. Do you know why?
Because I messed up?
Be more specific, kid.
Because I couldn't be a good teammate and got hit in the face?
Wrong. It was after that.
Nothing happened after that.
No, you gave up.
But I was doing well.
You think so?
I was blocking the balls and all.
You weren't blocking anything. You were showing off. You found a single thing you could do and started dancing around like a clown. You focused on the easy thing, gave up the real thing. You were so focused that you forgot to look around for a moment. And here you are. I know a defeated man when I see one, and there's no way in hell I'm letting a student of mine give up so easily. It's the first period of the first day, and you're already giving up. Either way, that's a pretty bad lump you ended up with. You gotta watch around some students, if you know what I mean.
I blink a few times and recall the chick that yelled at me to catch, followed by a pounding me in the face.
That one, she's, cute, but she's a lot. She's something, alright.
Yeah, look like the devil herself.
Anyways, take the rest of the day off, kid.
From school?
Telling you to go home. Principal gave the okay.
Feel my head again. Another stab of pain. Am I really not good to go back to class? Was I getting lectured about this just a few moments ago? Well, I don't want to give up so easy.
No, you should go home to your folks.
He scratches the back of his head, slightly embarrassed.
Right, about that. We tried calling them earlier. Couldn't reach them.
I give a sad half smile. Yeah,
I
sounds
wish you
about
could have
right.
seen it.
I can make it home fine on my own. He nods.
When you get back, don't give up so easily. I'm here to tell you what you need to know about the rest of the game.
Yeah, I'm here to tell you the themes of the video game. He holds the door to the nurse's office open.
He just grabs the sides of your jackets, pulls you in close, and he's like, "You're gonna hug that gator."
What? It's the name of the game. The what?
Name of the game. Can't give up so easily, son. It's the name of the game. Hug that gator. So you're gonna hug that gator. I don't give a shit if she bites your nuts off. You're gonna get that hug, boy.
I nod and exit the office. Coach Solid closing the door behind us.
Oh, and here's for tomorrow.
A brown paper bag is shoved in my arms along with my backpack. Peeking in, I see something blue and gold wrapped in plastic.
If you hadn't been late, you could have changed into those. It's the one thing everybody hates to do. Why can't I run around in my own clothing?
Thank you, sir.
Next time, Shades, think faster. Got it?
Yes, sir. His smile is positively unnerving.
Now scram, cadet.
Well, this is officially the worst day I've ever had.
I mean, did you technically have a day?
Not
You
really.
slept fucking most of it.
Yeah,
Half of it.
As my feet drag along the linoleum floor, I can't help but painfully think of all the failures of the past few hours. No thanks to a very prominent bump in the back of my head.
You made
Ow.
a friend.
I'm worse than everyone. I am both on a creative and physical level.
God, I'm so bad.
You made a friend. I'm terrible.
Yeah, you literally made a friend and you helped him out. My God, I am the worst thing to ever happen to anything ever. You see that trash can? That's my new home.
That's where I belong. I know I really should be bothered by it, but I hate seeing just how far behind I am compared to everyone else. And I thought I'd make new friends. What was I thinking?
God!
What was I thinking?
Oh, I'm gonna fuck it. You have literally 3 friends you made
Stop
today.
and shake my head a bit. Who's the third?
Jim Bro.
Okay, who's the second?
The girl who wants you to wear a
Oh yeah,
chieftain
Lenara.
outfit. I
Lenara,
mean,
right,
come
I forgot.
on.
I did forget about
Ugh.
Lenara. I'm sorry.
Fucking high school thoughts.
The heck am I doing sulking like this? It's a bad first day, but it's just the first day. There's still all the
Don't give
rest.
up, you. Oh my god.
I still
I
met
want the
Ben and
goddamn
Dan-
coach to come back and just kick him in the ass.
still-
Didn't I say to not give up? I didn't say anything out loud. I can hear your thoughts.
I can read the script, son.
Disgusting, disgusting boy.
I still met Ben and Damien. They're pretty cool. I'm not gonna let my optimism be ruined just because of a bad dodgeball match. Just you wait, St. Hammond. Today was a test run. Tomorrow's the real deal. Morning comes.
I found my parents dead at the kitchen table.
Then the morning comes.
Like, look at you got a big ass room. Come on, man.
Dude,
That's probably bigger than my bedroom. And you got like the Dark Dino poster.
He is Dark Dino.
Like,
I guess Avengers. I think that's supposed to be Avengers.
yeah,
Age of
yeah.
Ultron.
That I think that's supposed to be Iron Man and then
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, that is Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, for some reason I was thinking it was like Final Fantasy X. I don't know why.
Maybe something about it. I mean, you got a MacBook.
Yeah.
You got a clock. A fucking custom door.
It says 3:30.
Oh no. 3 more minutes and the Wendigoons are coming.
I'm late for school. I'm late for school. It's 3:30 already. I've always had a decent internal clock, but it's a new record for me to get accustomed to a new sleeping schedule in just one day. Especially when this fully grown lump on my scalp. Curb, you should really watch that Voice of the Void VOD and see the new base, because Jesus God.
Yeah, I need to. I was kind of saving it for work.
I figured you were.
Yeah.
That's why I did it for you.
Well, I just want to see some spookies.
Hey, Curb?
Is there spookies?
Technically, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Makes me more excited to watch it.
Okay.
I will put my 8-hour VOD of Jacksepticeye playing Dark Souls 3 to watch the Voices of the Void.
Fucker, you'll play Dark Souls 3 with me. That will be hell.
I only like Elden Ring because I can play with people all the time. It was hell playing Bloodborne because I had to do shit by myself just to get to the parts that I could play with people.
Yeah, 3 has single player sections too.
And it takes me 14 times to kill a single dude every time. I really am not good at these games.
Herb, you would be lucky if it only took you 14 times to get past Udix Gundyr. I love you, dude, but fuck.
No. You are mistaken. I am not talking about bosses. I am talking about Wheelchair Man who rolls out with shotgun. Took me 14 times to finally get around him.
I forgot about that guy, yeah.
I am horrible at these games. Like, I'm so much better when I'm playing with people because I think the stress of having to get through everything by myself goes away. Because when I'm playing Elden Ring with Glenn, like, I'm sitting there shooting arrows and taking people down and dodge rolling and run jumping and doing all this stuff. I do it by myself. I'm stuck in a hole like, guys, I can't get up.
Okay.
Because I tried playing Dark Souls 3 when it first came out with you and fucking Joe.
You did 1, yeah. That was 1.
But
that was remastered.
no, that was 3.
No, that was more remastered.
Oh, it was remastered? Okay.
Yeah.
All I know is the rat kept getting me in the dungeon. I was like, oh, look at this spooky, scary place. And then giant rat comes and gets me, and then I'm like, it's the fucking pig! It's the underground pig all over again. From Bloodborne.
I'm moving on from my sheets that fill my head. I think we just have to play Souls for you one day.
Well, you played Elden Ring for me.
I did, yeah.
I enjoyed that. I mean, we gotta play Monster Hunter. I'm good at Monster Hunter.
That's true, we do gotta do that. And I gotta buy you Helldivers.
I watched a little of that today,
because I think trying to get you through Helldivers will be funny.
Yeah, no, I'm down. I watched Buff Pup, Rubber Ross, Iron Mouse, and another person that's new to me play it, and I was like, I kind of want to play this just so I can fuck it up.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get that going for you then.
All right. Anyways, you are real bruised.
That's bruised real good. Could be worse though. All right, time to get up. I slump out of bed and yawn, stretching my arms and crack my spine a bit. My new room is pretty nice. Quite spacious, even with all the still sealed boxes.
Where?
I brush my... Right there, don't you see them?
No!
Remember to edit in the boxes? I brush my hand over one of them, the one with my other clothes. I'll get around into opening them at some point. Right now, though, it's time for breakfast.
You rich fucking snooty bastard.
I shuffle downstairs into the heart of the house. The morning sunbeams shining through the window draw my eyes to look out the new neighborhood. The driveway is empty. Looks like my parents are already gone for the day. No surprise there, really. It's all they ever focus on. A shiver runs up my spine as my feet step on the icy tiles of the kitchen. My eyes are drawn to some taped up boxes that are so scattered about the house, in the corners. Blah, 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 blah. There's a familiar sticky note on the fridge, and I don't even have to read it to know what it says. At this point, Mom's just wasting paper. The least she can do is reuse the same note and make small addendums to it. Snag a plate from the nearest drawer and open up the freezer. No fresh produce to be seen, but there's still the mostly full box of breakfast burritos. Yeah, I've been trying to appreciate ethnic cultures more. Plate loaded with a couple of the minuscule flour-wrapped meals, I set the microwave and wait for the burritos to hopefully not explode or burn inside.
Is that your, like, experience with Mexican food? Microwavable burritos?
Yes, and Taco Bell.
Oh, no. Oh, we need to get you down here.
To a Del Taco.
No, not, yeah, to a Del Taco. I mean, I can take it to the original Del Taco. But
I mean, I've been to a Chipotle. I've been to Chipotle.
No, I gotta take you
to Mexico.
To a real Mexican. No, I won't. No, the closest. Well, I mean, there's several places I could take you, but no, I gotta take you to an actual like Mexican restaurant where they come, they've come up and brought their food. Where you sit inside the building and there's no air conditioning and the food looks like crap, but once you eat it, you're like, oh, I can never go back to the fucking end. Fuck Taco Bell.
Why would I want that?
Oh, huh?
Why would I want that?
So you miss it down here.
Okay.
And then you come visit more often.
Oh, okay.
Just for Humbertos.
While I wait though, I check my phone. I scan over my newsfeed and check out some of the people I subscribe to, hoping there's something to watch during my meal. Unfortunately, nobody posts videos or streams this early in the morning.
Wrong.
Yeah. Guess I'll just watch a suggested video then. I prop my phone up and click on something random. At the ding of the microwave, I retrieve my breakfast, carrying it carefully so I don't burn my hands on the bottom of the plate. I give the first burrito a test
Jack
bite.
plays in the background, playing some weird game about, I don't know, wombats or some shit.
Okay, so cats and dogs.
I am
and
not
pigs.
paying attention.
Oh, the inside is still cool. I don't want to stick it back in though. Let's tell you, I would just become a brick then. I shrug it off, continue chewing, and watch my phone.
Oh.
Curb.
He's watching Sean.
Curb.
Yeah.
Who do you want? Who do you want? Do you want to be me? Do you want to be you? We're only gonna get one shot at this.
I don't know if I don't think I've ever did a top of the morning.
Do you want your chance?
I think the problem is that I'd have to scream it and it won't like register on the microphone. You know what I mean? Because I can do it, like I'm not gonna be Sean, but I can do it, but I just feel like it's gonna mute out.
Curb, here's what we're gonna do.
Huh?
Change your mic to your webcam, Mike.
Well, what if I go all the way over here?
I can kind of hear you.
You kind. What if I'm like this?
Give it, yeah, start giving us a few test shouts.
Yeah,
those are all fine. I can hear it.
Okay. All right. Time for the morning, folks.
There you go. By the time the video ends, I've finished the last of the half-thawed burritos.
Maybe I should just back up anytime I want to be loud. I just gotta remember.
Pocketing my phone, I slipped the plate into the sink and head out for the day. This time, I'm at least getting through the day. Today, survival. Tomorrow, thrival. I'll walk on it.
Just take photos, man. Hey,
On the metro
she's
again,
back.
I take a little more time to check out my surroundings. The sun shines through the windows across from my normal seat. This is the one chick that was there yesterday, probably on her way to work. It's probably a set routine for her at this point. She always does a bit of makeup first and then checks her phone for the rest of the way. When the sun shines through the window, it highlights her hair in a really neat way. Yeah, just go date her.
I know, just go sit down next to her, man.
Like a movie poster almost.
Oh, it's this man.
I'd take a picture, but it might be a little too awkward for me. Also, everything's disappeared. Why is it so dark?
How's St. Hammond treating you so far, Mr. Nito?
Voice so deep I feel it reverberate in my bones calls from
Not me.
above. Oh, well. I'm taken aback at his authoritative stature. His head is nearly grazing the top of the passenger car. How do you even get in here? Oh, it's been great so far, Mr.
How mad would you be if I opened up the mod thing and see if I could find a Keith Davis voice?
Go for it.
Let's see. I just don't want it to be shrill.
I don't think there is one, but you also have to change your mic through Discord.
Do I?
Yeah. At least in my settings, I do.
I have so many different settings, it's unreal. Okay, all that's off. It's my turn to... No Keith Davids.
What do you mean enable Discord rich presence?
I have no idea what that means either.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess it would be line voice mod virtual audio. Interesting. That's alright. I'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Bears.
He offers out his hand for a handshake, though his palm alone smothers my entire hand. How do you know my name?
You're clearly going to school. The nearest one is St. Hammond, and I'm already aware of a new human student, if you don't mind my profiling.
Whoa. You got all that just from looking at me?
I'm partially joking. Your full name is printed on your backpack. You know, that's dangerous, right?
Oops. Yeah, that's me, alright.
But please. I know it's only been a few days since this year started, but I'd like to hear your opinion so far.
It's been 1 day, sir. Is this a questionnaire or something?
It has been 5 years for me.
Oh,
I've lived on this train.
I'm sorry. My
It's okay.
condolences.
It's a living. Not exactly, but it is of some importance to an assignment of mine.
What does that mean?
Oh, what am I being secretive for? Just don't pay attention to this phone camera. Put the phone away.
You got a pin, dude.
I'm here to audit your school. See the teachers, know the students, make sure it's a proper place of learning. I wish it were something worth being secretive about. More often than not, it's just paperwork and office politics.
Oh, alright then. My thoughts on the school so far. Except telling him about a teacher nailing me with a dodgeball to make a point.
I started telling him about a teacher nailing me, but thought I'd keep it to myself.
Didn't sit right.
You know, I'm only 17. It kind of feels like a good thing. I'll worry about it later.
I'm over it. Well, the classes that I have are great, and the teachers I have are a dynamic bunch. He thumbs the inside of his coat pocket with it for his pen, but decides he doesn't need it yet.
I see. Any favorites?
I mean, I don't like to have favorites, but all the staff seem pretty lively. Ferris lets out a heavy, rumbling chuckle.
Oh, that's certainly good to hear. And what of your fellow students? Made any friends?
It's been a bit of a struggle, but it's always been that way for me since my folks moved around a bit. I think I'm doing pretty good this time around.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's the jacket.
The jacket?
I give my lapel a quick tug from extra style points. The Coastline Cotton Nylon Bomber 32. Part of Liz Kellogg by A&F.
I see.
Does he need to lean so close to inspect it? If the carriage rocks in any way, he's probably turned into a piece of modern art against the window.
That's really what the youth are into these days?
Hey, the results speak for themselves. There's a huge ass rumble outside my house.
Oh, I thought that was in the game.
No, that's
like
thunder,
I
baby.
even heard that.
Whatever he's thinking about, it's got nothing to do with his work. I think I have a pretty good idea on what it could be, though. Yeah, I don't think this guy... What if this guy just doesn't work for the school? Like, he's just gonna kidnap us at the end.
Yeah, he could just be a homeless dude living on a train. I mean, he's like a land whale.
Mr. Ferris? Do you got no swag?
Huh? Well, I guess that probably answers it. I admit to being a little gray. I'm aware I'm not exactly with it anymore.
Well, even the older generation can dress to impress. You just have to see what people today like to wear.
I'm certainly willing to listen to the youth of today. Yes.
Yeah.
It is somewhat important to my job to know how the student body thinks. Can I borrow your jacket?
Sure, why not?
My niece often suggests dressing more relaxed, whatever that means.
Puts it on and it just rips.
Yes.
Does she...
Yeah, see, I'm just gonna go with that. That's the voice I'm gonna give him.
does she ever see you in casual clothes?
I'm wearing them now.
I can save him.
You can't save him.
The rest of the trip was quick, but we continue with small talk about trends. When we arrive at my stop, he attempts to give me his business card. For someone whose mere presence could stop a fight, he seems like a genuinely nice fellow. I look forward to talking to him again. Oh god, those burritos were a mistake.
As they always are.
My stomach is rolling after the warm-ups.
Alright, maggots. Today we'll be working on your cardiovascular system. By that, I mean a good old-fashioned mile run. I want everyone out on the track field yesterday.
Notice Damien's mouth opens as soon as Coach Sully yells the words.
And no, Damien, that doesn't mean I want you to time travel. Unless, of course, you mean running so fast that you hit 88 miles an hour. But a psh.
Just as quickly, Damien shuts his mouth again and shoots Sully a thumbs up.
88 miles an hour.
Sully's only reply is to let out a snort.
Double timing now, cupcakes.
Should have been back here.
There's no hesitation for me this time. I follow the rest of the class and do the
80
run
miles
Sully
an
wanted.
hour!
I'm gonna open my door. Just in case any cats are scared and they want, like, you know, comfort.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Mine don't really care for comfort. They just like to hide, so I let them hide. I usually open my bedroom door. They like to go under my bed. It was... I forgot that he went away.
Well, here comes Butters anyway.
Well, Butters likes to know what's up. Yeah, it was hailing today. I'll send you the video because the
That's
hail
weird.
that was falling looked like bugs hitting my window.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll. It wasn't bad. It only lasted like 15 minutes.
As
It's
expected.
usually how it is here.
As expected, I rapidly fall behind the pack.
Hey, Inko. Nice of you to drop by. How are you doing?
Damien, what are you doing back here?
Keeping my new buddy company, of course. What are you doing?
Trying not to vomit.
You're doing great then.
Thanks, I guess. Shouldn't you be at the very front of the pack, though?
Next to Mia? Nah, man, not her.
Mia?
You know, the one who knocked you out yesterday?
Brief flashback reminds me of the red Parasaurus. Ah, her.
By the by, glad to see you're doing way better today. You're even up and running. Butters. Butters, you're even up and running.
Oh, you smelly. You smelly boy. Yeah, glad I didn't wind up with permanent brain damage. Hey, question. Was what happened yesterday normal around here?
Well, Mia's a wild one, that's for sure. Best not to mess with her, unless you're into those kind of chicks, in which case, be my guest. As for Solly, yeah, he's always like that. You'll get used to it, though. He ain't that bad a guy once he warms up to you.
If you say so.
Hey, don't worry, man. You're gonna fit right in no time flat, even if you do like Mia. In fact, you should sit with us at lunch. That way, we can give you the proper welcome and stuff.
Lunch? We? I mean...
Inko, Damien, don't fall behind!
Solly's voice snaps me from my mini stupor and makes me realize just how far behind Damien and I had fallen behind the rest of the class.
Whoops, better catch up with the others before Solly brings out the punitive measure.
Excuse me, the what?
Bro, you don't want to know, yeah? You don't want to find out, brother. Trust me.
What?
Come on, dude, let's jet.
Before I can say another word, Damien gets behind me and starts pushing me forward, forcing my legs to move faster than they ever should have.
What a bro.
I have to struggle to not trip over myself, but somehow I managed to keep up the pace that Damien was forcing my whole body to maintain.
Ugh, you sweaty.
I'm dead.
And dead.
5 minutes and 3 more laps later, I fall flat on my ass. My heart beating so fast and lungs burning so fiercely that every breath feels like sandpaper scraping against my throat.
Asthma!
Regardless of that, though, I finished with the jog. The first small step towards conquering my physical weakness.
Good job, maggots! Keep this up and you'll be soldiers yet.
Solly turns to me and, with a slight grin, shoots me a thumbs up.
Okay, that's all for today. Hit the lockers, cupcakes.
Damien helps me back up and I join the rest of the male students as we head back to the locker room. We talk a bit more about our interests and other school matters on the way, Damien filling me in a bit of St. Hamon's history during the 3 years he'd been in attendance. By a bit of luck, our lockers aren't that far apart from one another, but our conversation isn't a real possibility considering all the other ones going on in the relatively cramped locker rooms. There really isn't that much more of that time to chat before the bell rings for the next class switch. I wave goodbye to Damien and I start looking for my next class.
Don't forget, lunch with the buds.
I nod in reply as I turn around and head down the hall towards my next class. Making my way down the hall, I take notice of the surroundings. Though everything about the school seemed pretty normal, there are some key modifications made to better suit the majority of the student body. Mainly water fountains that settle a good 10 or more feet above me. Overall, nothing crazy special. This next class I'm sort of looking forward to, AP Art Design. The class looks like it's in a studio classroom on the second floor. Part of the school here is
fancy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is nice. Part of the school here is built to be both inside and outside, with open ceilings and walls here and there. Since it's also the art ring, the displaying pictures are coated in hydrophoric layers and framed. Although, since it's the start of the year, the halls are freshly cleared, waiting to be filled in as the semesters pass. Of course, there's no shortage of drains. This hall in particular is displayed prominently in the school's advertising material, and for good reason. The carefully and expertly built dynamic between the surrounding nature, the school, and even the building materials themselves is nothing less than mystical. I can already feel the creative juices flowing. Soon enough, I'm standing just outside the door to my next class. Much like the school walls outside, it's decorated in various colors and patterns, each corner painting and tagged by different students. I barely step foot inside before the bell rings.
Bing bong ding dong.
But I fucking hate that. Like, you have, like, no time to go from one class to the other because we're on opposite sides of the building. Ugh.
Yeah. No, yeah. I totally understand. I used to, for my sophomore year, I had AB scheduling. I don't know if you know what that is.
AB?
Yeah.
No.
You have 8 classes. They are an hour and a half each. One day you have 4 classes. The next day you have the other 4.
Oh, okay.
And you alternate. And, yeah. So not only did I have enough time to, or not enough time to get to certain classes, I always forgot which ones I was going to.
I mean, that's fair. I don't think I could do that. I'd have to, like, constantly, like, put a reminder or something.
Yeah. I mean, and this was, like, 2006, so we had some technology, but
yeah,
not the right kind of technology.
You couldn't just pop it in your phone today to be like, hey.
Right.
Anyway, since I was the last one in, all but one of the other seats was taken. It's pretty close to the front. With many of the students look well prepared, some are clearly ready to fall asleep within the next few minutes. Then there's the teacher. He's standing up by the board, waiting for me to finish looking around to take a seat. Since he's urging me to look for a seat, he must be used to new students taking it all in. He must be the art teacher. Somehow he looks young and old at the same time. Oh, don't want to hold up class for too long. Trying not to take the teacher's hospitality for granted, I take the seat closest to me in the front row. Even with me sitting down, the art teacher still continues to idle, instead staring at the seated students with a hazy stare. Nobody else seemed to be paying attention to him, save for a few people here and there. A few students are whispering something behind me.
Where was he yesterday?
Hey, I'm not complaining about less work.
Yeah, but it's on the first day.
Huh. So in a way, it's the teacher's first day as well. So I didn't miss anything in this class? It's pretty cool, actually. The teacher slams the front of the desk with both fists, the sound echoing through the room. It's the signal for an auxiliary conversation to cease, and the class obeys. Despite the sudden furniture abuse, the teacher doesn't look agitated. Rather, he's got a massive grin on his face. The phrase winning smile comes to mind. Okay.
That's you.
I was gonna say, I'll be a teacher. Right then! The pale pterodactyl holds what looks like to be a metallic tray on a stick. Good morning, class!
Ew.
Thank you, Raptor Jesus, for forcing me to wear prescription shades. My classmates are all wincing in pain and wiping out their eyes. And welcome to AV Art Design! He holds up the stick haphazardly. This is a flashpad. Saw it at an antique store yesterday and thought it'd be a good introduction. It's not important. Worthless, actually. Goodbye. The class winces as a stick is chucked into the garbage bin and shattered. Excuse my absence yesterday. I had matters to take care of elsewhere. My name is Mr. Idacon. Well, within the blink of an eye, the teacher has replaced the sun on a stick with a fancy marker and managed to scrawl his name across the board in the finest show of calligraphy. And I shall be your guide as we explore the expanse of the creative world. Let's not dilly-dally then, shall we? For a teacher, he's very animated. This first week, I'll be going in-depth on the history of the fundamentals of art. Perhaps a little trial by fire as well, to get your creative juices flowing. There's a murmur from my classmates, though I pay him no mind. In fact, the prospect of doing some creative work to create something that I could possibly show off. For a brief moment, I picture my own name on a placard in the hallway outside the principal's office. For now, though, I'd like for you all to open your books to page 3. Right, my book? Wait, book? Book. Book?
Book.
Wait, book? Okay. Looking around,
Yeah,
I see that
book.
everyone else has a novel-sized hardcover book open.
Book.
Oh, it must have gone to me yesterday. No, then,
Sir, no book.
Class, we'll be starting with... Hesitantly, I raise my hand. Mr. Adicon, sir? I, don't have a book yet. You don't have... How? The substitute passed all of them out yesterday. Oh. The substitute passed all of them out yesterday. Oh. His eyes flicker open a second as he connects some internal dots. The word on the streets is that some new kid got concussed so hard he had to leave early. Did the street at least mention I was doing well before that? Oh, of course not. You're Mr. Nito, then? Yes, sir. Given the circumstance, I'll let it slide. For now.
What are you doing?
Dude, I'm like... I thought, okay, here's how I'm going to take this voice. Every other character is going to have a normal voice, or kind of, something kind of that. What if, okay, this is the art teacher, and he's animated. What if I just went everywhere?
No, but at first you're like, well then, and then you just, why haven't you have a book?
For now, why don't you share with one of your classmates? After class, I'll write you a note that you can give to the librarian. Thank you, sir. I kind of regret being so late because the only person I can realistically share with is the person at my side. So, hey. Wait a minute. Wasn't she the one
To hug her.
Wasn't she the one speeding through the hallway yesterday? Just like back then, I feel her gaze, piercing and cold, and as if she's not even seeing me next to her. Would it be okay to share the book? It'll only be for today. Instead of a verbal response, she lets out a defeated low groan like I just spit in her cereal. She then huddles back over her page. Gee, sorry I asked. It's only the first real day. Maybe I won't need it. Olivia, come on, share with him this one time.
Olivia, please.
Told him I personally resolved the issue. Just tell him out.
I really love how it's a bit on his part and just like, Olivia, please. Come on, man. I'm using up all my energy on this shit. You should already know this. It's your 3rd year.
I'm trying to make you fucking kids laugh. You gotta give me something to work with here, Olivia. God damn it. God fucking damn it, Olivia. I told him I personally resolved the issue. Please help me out here, alright? She responds by making a show of sighing deeply while rolling her head back and around. Ordinarily, there'd be a groan to go with the gesture, but she remains silent. Her head hangs low in defeat, and she nudges the book a few centimeters closer to me. Thanks? Slide my own desk closer to her, just enough that I can read the page. While a teacher orientates the page as if reading from Death of a Hunter, I follow along while simultaneously trying to capture anything that stands out in my notebook. A lot more difficult than expected as Mr. Idekin won't shut the fuck up. He seems to put emphasis on every word he spoke. I am nailing this character's voice acting. I felt like I was just copying the page wholesale. My eyes turned from the book to the girl's notes, and those are some very murderous-looking claws on her fingertips. For a split second,
What if I hold them?
What I want them on my body. For a split second, I see them retract. She wipes her fingertips on a small hand towel and... Whoa, the claws are extending into a brilliant red puddle on her desk. Singular red-colored claws pressed on her paper for a moment, then quickly tugged and tore and twisted, leaving behind a bright red cursive sentence on the page. Cool. The silver irises flick my way once more.
What?
But what you're doing looks pretty cool. A hint of red creeps across the girl's cheeks. She looks back in the book and hunches her shoulders as highly as humanly dinerly can. Huh? She's now leaning over her notes too, even using the book as extra protection for the pages. Should be focused on my own notes, yeah. An impossible task now, though, as the colorful calligraphy next to me has piqued my curiosity. The cruel talon continues to delicately etch notes under the page. And it only leaves the page to dip into what looks like a tiny paint palette. Wow.
Yeah, palette.
Yeah, paint palette. Paint palette at the edge of her desk. The claws extend again, and now there's a faint rumbling.
Hey.
Hi. I hadn't meant to get caught up in it. Sorry, I'll wait for her to give me a name. She doesn't.
Damn straight.
She simply returns her focus to the book between us. Wonder what her deal is.
She feisty.
In either case, I turn my attention back to class. Hope I can make up for lost time. It's hard to ignore the Gator girl, though. Especially when those icy gray eyes of hers look like icicles poised to stab through me. Hey, wait a second. Those hand motions. She's not writing anything right now. She's drawing. Well, it's none of my business. But I am rather curious. I'll make a show of leaning back to yawn. Now I can see it's... Oh. It's a calligraphic doodle of me. If I'm mistaken, that's my jacket and sunglasses. It's pretty cool. Nobody's ever really drawn me before. Well, there's others in the first day of school, but that's different. They weren't using their own claws or ink. Oh man, I can't wait. I gotta ask for a closer look. Hey. Your picture is super cool. Can I see it?
Yeah.
She glares me in the eyes, but slowly brings out the sheaf she was dueling on. With the paper more visible, I can just barely make out all the important details. The line work is sharp, each stroke an organic curve that when combined formed what had to be me. It even had my glasses and the negative space of the head. Though what was with the multiple swervy lines coming out of my drawing's head? Dude, this is great! She rolls her eyes and stares, retracting the page. Can I take a picture of it? A pause.
Why?
Nobody's ever done something like that for me. I want to remember it. She passes the paper over to me.
It's yours.
Really? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
But...
Don't.
She's nice. After a grueling
Also a gator, and very huggable.
After a grueling period made worse by my own anxiety, the bell rings to set us free.
Bye.
Finally, freedom at last. A minute longer, Rinko. I get some savage glances from other students as I leave, no doubt suspecting I'm a teacher's pet already. With a few strokes from his pen, Idacon hands me a note. Just show this to the librarian and she'll hand you your books. On your way now.
Also, Mr. Nico, please don't stand so close to me.
Yeah, don't stand. Don't stand so close to me.
wrong.
Our kids in a classroom. So hard they try. Oh, fuck, I can't remember. Oh, God. Sometimes it's not so easy to be the teacher's pet. Temptation, frustration. Okay, whatever. Quick trip to the library earns me a missing. I even get a fancy lemonade library card. Having fun ain't so hard when you got a library card. Hi, Butters.
Hi, Butters.
Idacon's introduction to his class certainly has me excited for photography next. First stop, though, lunch. Can't take pictures on an empty stomach.
I mean, you could.
Yeah. Between my lackluster breakfast and gym class, I'm starving.
So hungry.
Despite my hunger, though, I'm stopped dead in my tracks as I look around the cafeteria for a place to sit.
Dude, you have a fucking place to sit.
You do. The whole place is overtaken by lawless anarchy. I've never seen a riot this intense.
Inko, you're shit, man. You're worse than fucking Anon. Anon at least was like, I don't want a place to sit. You're forgetting you have friends.
A few students even been crawling halfway up the wall, hanging up by the decorative vines. Food flies about everywhere, utilized as ammunition rather than sustenance. And yet the security guard by the door isn't moving. This must be acceptable?
He's a cardboard cutout.
Should really think what would be bad enough to warrant him taking action. Never seen anything like this at any of my old schools. But more importantly, all the cliques have already formed from the previous day. I missed my chance to sit with anybody.
Oh my god.
Wait, it's only the second day. Why am I acting as though it's too late for anything?
I mean, that's a good fucking attitude, but dude. Yo, Nico.
I'm shoulder checked from behind by what feels like an oversized fist or undersized boulder. If I wasn't already by a wall, I would have either been sent sprawling or made into roadkill. When I turned around, I met with Damien's toothy grin. Ow, what? What?
What? Already forgot about me? You don't got anywhere to be, right?
Yeah?
You stuttered. Come on, we're going somewhere.
May as well, right? Damien excitedly motions at me to follow through the traffic of students going about the lunchroom. Peering in through the crowd, waving me over, and disappearing again like he's outrunning something. It's a good thing I hadn't gotten my own lunch yet. It'd be dumped on the ground about 3 elbows and a slap ago. Through the clamoring, I hear something about a turf war restarting with the new year, and that megalodons will continue to rule. Somewhere mixed in is the undeniable sound of a steel chair clattering to the ground. The place is an actual war zone now. How on earth is Damien able to weave through these guys so easily? Eventually, he leads me to a far corner of the room, and to his usual lunch table.
Hey, you're alive.
I think one of my ribs is cracked.
That's just a school spirit you're feeling.
Oh. I feel less like a person and more like a well-used punching bag. I finished stretching my wounded back and actually checked the table. It's basically empty. There's only one other person here. The Gator girl gives me an unamused raised brow. Hey, you.
Oh, snap. You know Olivia?
Olivia? Right, yeah.
The one and only. Why didn't you tell me you met already?
Because I only sort of did. We're in the same class.
Ah, okay, I get it now. Still, that sounds awesome. All my lunch buddies are artists.
All?
Oh yeah, there's usually a third in our group, but she's out screwing around in school business. She'll probably be back tomorrow. Student council stuff can't take that long, right?
Wait, what's she need with the student council?
Oh, she doesn't need anything with the student council. She's in it. She's the treasurer.
The treasurer?
The treasurer. Something like that. What do you think, Olivia?
Olivia just grunts in reply.
Eh.
She doesn't even bother to look up from a lunch tray. Aren't you an artist too, Damien?
Nah. I don't got the patience to sit around for hours like that. I have something they call ADHD.
So you're not taking advantage of the art programs here?
really need him. Home's just real close by. Only other artist here today is Olivia.
His arms wave over Olivia as if he was presenting her at an auction or something. For her part, the Gator girl just grunts again. Well, what do you do then, Olivia? Finally, she looks up, turning an indifferent look my way. Did she say something? What was that? The ambient war noises are a bit too loud. I can't hear a thing. Sorry, I can't hear anything you're saying over the...
Don't sweat it. She's just real quiet type. Hey.
Whoa, hey.
Holy hell, her voice sounds so raspy. As if she never drunk a drop of water in her life.
Only swims in it.
Guess I hadn't noticed before when she gave those one-syllable responses, but for someone's voice to be strained from a single shout? She furrows her brow and looks back down at her lunch.
Oh, snap. We've been standing around for a while.
He sits back in his own seat and takes a huge bite of a mystery meat snack. Steak.
Hell yeah.
Steak, even.
Salisbury.
Right. Food. After the workout and poor breakfast today, I'm particularly famished now.
Dude, you look practically famished.
I look practical.
What?
The wine. All eyes looking to where the lunch line should be, and it's become a full-blown riot. Someone's got a fire extinguisher trying to stop it.
Oh, I probably should have waited for you to get yours. Oops. Too bad I'm not giving you any of fucking mine.
Damien returns his steak rather aggressively. But who am I to question dino etiquette and the act of using one's foot to anchor the food for tearing? Suddenly, the sound of squeaking rubber draws both our attention towards Olivia. She's holding onto one of her wheels, having just skidded it across the granite floor.
Oh, what's up?
She tilts her head back towards the courtyard door behind us. Looks like there's a few vending machines out there. Huh, guess I'll check them out. Leave the group behind to go try and get lunch.
Finally, Damien can hug the gator.
Not a fan of soda and chips for a meal, but it's enough for wartime survival.
Bro, when you're hungry, you don't give a shit.
Hey, this thing accepts credit cards. Handy. I'm feeling like...
My favorite color is drywall.
I'm going to get a sports drink. I pick out a few other brands I recognize, enough to tide me over for the rest of the school day. I bend to pick up the bags from the dispenser slot, and... that green chick's looking at me. She notices me gazing at her and hunches over again hurriedly. What's that all about? Right, making new friends. Buy a few extra sodas for the table. Carrying everything back in both arms, I place them on the empty spot, sliding a can of soda to Damien. He looks at me like I just tossed him a gold bar.
Whoa, dude.
The Dillo boy's mouth opens wide as he chomps on the bottom of the can, his fangs piercing the thin metal and spraying its contents down his gullet. I toss some over to Olivia as well. She eyes it as though it were booby-trapped before taking a bag of chips. Damien sighs happily as he chucks the shredded remains of his can away.
Caffeine ambrosia. What were we talking about before? Olivia's art, right. She's really good. Inky? Oh, yeah, she's really good, Inky. Like, you wouldn't believe.
Can he at least stick to a nickname? Really?
Oh, totally. She's like won awards and stuff.
She has? Can I see them? In fact, I could snap some glamour shots for you.
No need, dude. I've already got pictures on my phone.
No, I mean, hold on. Pick my backpack up from the floor and zipping and retrieving my beloved camera from it. I'm actually into photography. The dino man reaches for a well-aged DSLR and, on instinct, I swat his hand away. Hey!
And me, hey.
Hey!
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 She's just eating her chips.
Sorry, of course
Fucking knew
not.
it. Fucking knew it.
So-
You're not gonna hug this gator at that rate.
Sorry, force of habit.
What do you think, Olivia?
She eyes me up and down with the same furrowed brow.
Are you the guy that ate dirt in the gym yesterday?
No.
Yep.
I shoot Damien a quick dirty.
You're not gonna get a hug at that rate.
I shoot Damien a quick dirty glance before turning to look at Olivia. It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad, and I want your head as a screenshot.
It wasn't.
Just go back and forth. Oh. No. No.
How does everyone seem to know about it? Damien looks aside sheepishly.
I may have had a hand in spreading around this story. I thought it was funny. Don't worry though, everyone has some embarrassing story. One time I got my frills stuck in the bathroom stall.
I didn't need to know that.
It took him an hour to get it out. See, everybody's got something.
Olivia pops a chip into her jaws, her face looking out to nowhere as if she's thinking of something. Damien leans close to me. One of his frills extends the head from Olivia.
Dude, I haven't seen her talk this much during lunch since last year.
She said 3 things and one of them was a grunt. Why the secrecy?
It's like a secret meeting. Those are cool.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, this is something else. She's really warming up to you, I can tell.
He sits back down properly. Honestly, this whole thing is a little creepy. She's probably not a bad person to talk to, but Damien isn't helping any. As eager as I am to make new friends this year, this is definitely not how I thought it would pan out. Maybe it's best that I get through lunch quickly and quietly. At least I have a spot to sit during lunch. Not like I'd have any other options.
Really? God, you're an ass.
Hey, there you are, Inko. Voice rings out to greet me, which catches our attention. See a familiar bespectacled face walk over at us with a lunch tray in his hands. Glad to see you've made it to lunch this time.
Oh, hey Ben. I'm guessing you and Inky here already met?
Introduced myself after I bumped into him the other day.
Speaking of bumps, you should have seen Inky here yesterday.
Damien lets out a cackle and slaps me on the back, igniting the gym pains in my body and almost knocking my glasses off. Ben gives a concerned half smile. This must be eternal torment for the rest of the semester. Yeah, about yesterday. Ben looks down the aisle of chatting students and signals to someone with his hand. Standing 10 feet away. Sorry, cat. No, Tootie.
Oh.
Okay. Standing 10 feet away from us.
Bye, Butters. Hi, Tootie.
Standing 10 feet away from us is an imposing looking dinosaur girl with blonde hair, crimson scales, and sporting a furry red leather jacket. Ben motions for her to come closer with a soft smile on his face and nod. She smiles back, though her own is noticeably strained.
Okay, I'm here.
She slowly makes her way over, and I notice how some of the students begin to quiet down as she passes them by.
It's me.
She gets closer, her intense presence invades me, and even though we're about the same height, I feel like an ant about to get crushed under her boot. Somewhere in my synapse connects her face to me tasting bright red rubber yesterday. Really wish it hadn't. Inko, Mia has something to say to you. Mia stays silent, but strides the last couple steps rigidly to stand right in front of me. She sucks in air through her teeth.
Sorry.
The corner of the girl's lips start to rise.
That damn smile. I didn't mean to knock your lights out.
Behind her, I notice Ben wincing. The girl lets out a
Please. Oh man, I want to hug her.
the girl lets out a laugh and lays an arm around my shoulder, her smile growing wide once more. Heat creeps along my face as her muzzle nears my ear, especially when a puff of hot air blows by my lobe.
Oh my god.
The heat is torn away. The heat is torn away, though, when I feel her fingers dig roughly into my shoulder, and her sharp hiss of a whisper scrapes my eardrum.
It does not help that this room is hot.
That ball was me being nice, Baldy. Screw the class over again and I'll fucking end you.
Nodding and understanding, Mia pushes away from me with a small cheer.
See? All clear now, Benny boy.
Mia, that's not quite...
Oh, boo. You know how I am.
Her eyes flutter as she looks his way.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I know,
He knows.
but-
He knows.
You promised you would be...
Nicer. I know. And I was. So I'll be seeing you later tonight, Benny.
Fucking Benny. You like to fuck?
Just like we promised.
She raises herself collectively and backs into the crowd, vanishing before either one of us could fully process her words and actions. Damien nudges my side.
Dude, I think she likes you.
Ben sighs. Sorry about that, Inko.
So, sorry, Gator girl, but we got someone else to hug.
I heard earlier about what happened to PE and connected the dots. Mia comes off as rough around the edges, but she's actually really sweet. I'll talk to her about it more later. You and her. Oh, you and her, huh? Yeah, since the start of high school.
Lucky fuck.
Classic jock and nerd pairing. Sounds like you're living the dream. You know it. But yeah, I'm sorry your first impression of her isn't ideal. It's fine. It was just dodgeball. Not like she was looking to do something.
I bet he wears the pants.
Yeah. Damien? Damien looks up from the rest of his meal, having selective hearing, after selectively heard his name. Did you not spread rumors about your fellow classmates?
No worries. Nico and I are cool. God, he's such an alpha male. Look at him with his glasses and his suave hair.
It still doesn't make it right.
Sure. Yes, sir. Yeah?
He gives Ben a lazy salute. Ben merely sighs as he places his tray on the table and makes himself comfortable on the seat next to me. As he settles in, Ben notices my camera, still out on the table. Oh, is this your camera, Inko? Yeah. I was showing it to Damien and Olivia earlier. May I? Thought my instincts kick in for a moment before remembering that Ben also works with the camera. Sure, have a look. I watch as Ben gingerly picks up my camera and gives it a thorough inspection. I must say, as far as standard DSLRs go, yours is of very good quality. It's nothing too special, really, just something I picked up a while back. Well, you have a good taste in camera models. He hands me back my camera, to which I place it back into my backpack. Thanks. With something like that, it'll be easy to get some great shots. Well, I do have a small collection of portfolio drive. A portfolio? Oh man, I only just got mine a month ago. I bet you've got like a dozen pictures to choose from for New Year's art contest. The what?
He missed that announcement.
What announcement? The school has an annual art contest at the start of every new year. The winner gets a small cash prize, but the bigger prize is the fact that the winner's piece is submitted for publication in a couple big team magazines.
No.
Sorry, big time magazines. Oh. Oh, wow. Sounds awesome. Of course. That also means a lot of the students plan ahead and work all summer for something to submit.
Did you do anything for it, Ben?
You know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. Liz said she turned in the perfect piece yesterday.
Okay, now I'm interested. Finally, a good chance to show my real skill at something I'm good at.
Hey, Olivia could help you out. With your shots and her art, you two could totally win. Right, Olivia? 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 Oh shit, she's gone.
We all turn our heads to Olivia.
Oh, it's on the freeway!
Going 88 miles per hour. We all turn our heads to Olivia, only to realize that she's disappeared. Where did she leave? Confused, I scan around the cafeteria, and my eyes manage to spot her through the crowd of students. She's rolling away towards the cafeteria doors, and quickly. Just like that, I lost sight of her as fast as I had seen her. I turned to look at Damien and Ben. Damien not only looks puzzled, but also disappointed for some reason. Ben, meanwhile, well, he almost looks annoyed that Olivia left.
Guess she hasn't changed.
So it seems. The venomous sting to his words make me feel like there's more going on than I'm aware of. I decided not to try to pry into it, and instead bring the conversation back. Well, I still want to try. You can upload your submission on the school's website.
I didn't mean that. I wanted to hug that gator.
Oh, then I'll need an account to hug that gator. I'll need a Steam account to buy I Want to Hug That Gator.
Yeah, man. You don't have one? You need one to hug that gator.
Don't think so. Don't think I have an account. I'll have to make one. I've been told they'll get me that stuff by the end of the week. Sounds about right.
But then you have to wait a week to hug that gator.
Yeah, you could be hugging that gator right now, Inko. Truthfully, it takes maybe 5 minutes at most to deal with that. Then why the wait?
Because everybody wants to hug that gator.
Yeah, nobody wants to deal with it. They just want to hug gators. Guess I'll wait then. Ben scratches the side of his head. I think there's something in Stuco and that can help you out, actually. It's the treasurer's duty day today.
The treasurer. So that's where Liz ended up.
I don't know any names, so maybe? Guess I'll get to meet Liz sooner rather than later. Think I'll take care of that.
Will.
Think I'll take care of that before lunch is over then. See you in class, Ben. Yeah, sure thing. Later, Damien.
Deuces, man. Tell Liz I said hi. Deuces.
Grab some of the leftover snacks from the table in my backpack and head out for the cafeteria. Finally, I could show off my skills. Show I'm just as capable an artist as anyone else here.
They just look at each other like, so we doing this?
So we're doing this? We're doing it now?
He's like, God damn it, why do I have to be so popular? Why do I have to have this massive schlong? Telling you, that dude is the peak male form.
Why do I have to have this massive wife?
Lucky asshole. First, it was Nazar, and now it's fucking Ben.
Fucking Ben. The computer lab.
So before we start this, do you want to voice a girl, or am I taking most of them?
I can do one.
All right, you could be Liz if you want.
Okay.
Liz is a cutie.
Oh shit, I think I know who Liz is. Hell yeah. The computer lab is an offshoot room from the library. As for the library itself, aside from an unexpected emphasis on anatomy drawing guides and the like, it's pretty standard. Not to brag, but the school I was at for freshman and junior years had a library with 2 floors.
Where were you in the sophomore year?
Shut up. 2020 happened.
Everyone was dead. The first impact.
Yeah. Probably should have read a thing or two with all those resources. I'm getting off topic. The computer lab is the focus. The calm tranquility of the library is overtaken by the organized sterility of the lab. 40 standardized sets of computers and monitors line the walls, forming a panopticon around the desk reserved for the teacher in the middle. I remember them being organized differently in elementary school, but for a few years now I've been I've just been seeing this formation.
Oh man, we only had one room that had computers when I was in elementary school. And you had to be like a straight A student just for the opportunity to touch one.
Oh man, not me.
Well, you're younger than me.
Yeah, but you know.
What do I know?
I don't know, probably more than me.
I mean, I was one of those students. I got to mess with the computers.
Well, HPs too.
Actually, I think my first computer was an Apple II.
Oh God, my kindergarten had an Apple.
Well, no. Well, yeah. I think the first computer that I actually messed with was an Apple II. And then I went backwards a little bit because I know I've messed around with DOS systems just because I was interested. And then I think my first home computer was a E-machine.
We had the real like colorful iMacs, the G3s, like the big like.
Oh, I thought those were the Apple IIs because they were the colorful ones. Was the first one I used. Yeah. But I know that we've had a computer since. Yeah, I think we've had a computer since '98. Yeah. That was actually the exact colored one because that was the one I liked the color of.
Yeah, the blue.
Because we had like a couple different colors, but that was the one I always wanted to go towards.
Well, sounds to me like someone got caught up one too many times working on more risque art pieces. The monitors are still turned on, but only one's logged in. Weird. There's no one here. Damien and Ben said Liz would be here, though. Maybe she's in the bathroom.
No, she's here.
I'm not one to pry and snoop around, but I'm really pressed for time here. On screen, I see open PDFs and documents. They look finance-related and filled with abbreviations and jargon I don't understand. Maybe I can figure out how to create my account on my own? What are you doing? Yeah. Haunted high school! I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, thank Christ. It's just a dino girl with an extremely long neck and not a specter. No, really. What are you doing to the fiscal report I was working on? I didn't do anything. Ugh.
Bonk. You got bonked.
I've been working on that all day. Why did you touch it? I didn't. I only minimized it, I swear. Right, I'm here for a reason. Are you Liz? The Brachiosaurus furiously reopens all her windows and for a while types out some information before acknowledging me again. Excuse me? Ben sent me.
This might be big choice.
She may not actually like Damien, but Ben's part of the school, the school student council, and she.
I mean, but she is part of Damien's friend group.
It's fair. I don't know. Well,
I don't know. You already made your choice. You can't go back on it. Blind playthrough.
Yeah. I wanted to submit something for that art contest going on, but I don't have any school login info yet. Ben told me you'll be able to help? Ben, huh? Well, Ben and Damien. She mumbles something beneath her breath and turns her head back to me. Yeah, I'm Liz. Whoa. Inko. But yeah. Oh yeah, Inko. But yeah, I'm new here, so I need an account. Not a problem at all. Liz sits down and cracks her knuckles as she starts typing away at the keyboard. Alright, see if I can get that done for you. Now, fortunately, this spate of spreadsheet software experience, Liz navigates and organizes several documents in seconds. I've always had the general idea that there was a lot of shortcuts and commands, but yeesh, she's resourceful. So, you're an artist too? Since you wanted to enter the contest so bad. Oh, yeah, I'm a photographer. Yeah? How are you liking it here so far? Well, students here usually jump to ask about what they're graduating here for so they can more easily form connections and collaborate. So excuse me if I might be going too fast. No, not at all. I'm a bit more at ease now that you just explained it. It's pretty good, although I feel bad about missing most of my first day. It's not a big deal. Guess not. Although, truth be told, I see those paintings framed in the hall by the principal's office, and it does put a bit of rain on my parade.
Yeah, he can't talk either, huh?
No, I can't. Oh, those? Yeah, I get what you mean. I think it's like that by design, honestly. Something about breaking the students' egos. Then you end up wanting to improve like crazy so you can reach your goals. At least that's what happened to me. I'm planning on going to university and getting degrees in design and business. And that's just a start. I'm also starting to become an apprentice for art dealings, getting the right paintings for the right people. My tutors said I'm impressive enough that I should start enrolling for any and all the important universities around the country I like.
I'll be right back.
Wow. Yeah, it's the Just Jack show. I mean, I'm also pretty well off myself, but it never occurred to me that I should be this ambitious. Thank you. What about you? You're not doing anything! Lies! Lies! You're not typing! I'm going to be an influencer, blogger, and be crazy popular. I'm going to publish a photography magazine. You know what? I'm going to publish a photography magazine. I'm going to be a zine. I'm going to publish a zine. Well, it's something. At least more than a lot of people here. What do you mean? Like, half the school may as well just be in the daycare. Sorry if it sounds rude. We've got these school programs and even industry professionals coming in for lectures. But just like some people are here just because their friends happen to be here too. No big plans, it seems. Yeah. Wait, you mean like Damien? Yeah, I shouldn't have mentioned it. He's still cool though, don't get me wrong. I hope me talking about him to you like this doesn't come across as douchey. He's definitely the friendly type. He even partnered with me in gym class and dragged me along to sit with him at lunch. Is that so? Yeah, he was really excited about it too. And then he introduced you to Olivia as well and tried to break the ice so she can come out of her shell. Yeah. How'd you know? Oh boy. I'm sorry about that, Inko. What, is Damien messing with me? No, Damien is great. He's just maybe a little too eager. If he considers you a friend to him, he'll want you to be our friend too. Specifically, he'll want you to be Olivia's friend. What's wrong with that? Nothing at all. But you've seen Olivia. You can probably tell she's a bit responsive. Doesn't really like to talk to anyone, not even Damien. So you can definitely try to be her friend, but just know that she'll most likely ignore you. You don't like Olivia? What? No, I do. She's fine, I guess. I sit with her during lunch after a while. And I'm sure you'll get along with us just fine. And hey, I'd love to see Olivia make a friend. Just don't get too invested trying to get her to warm up to you. As she looks at me. Damien will always be down to hang out though, and I certainly don't mind. It's just that him and Olivia are nigh inseparable. Inseparable. So if the deal turns you off, then it's not your fault either. There's history to that warning. Inseparable? So they're like girlfriend and boyfriend? No. They just live in the same house. Oh. Damien's also just incredibly patient and outgoing. I envy him. But yeah, you would like nothing more than everyone getting along like best buddies. Unless you're like Damien and you can be pleasant to a brick wall forever, your time is probably better spent elsewhere. So, how serious are you about your ambitions?
Not at all.
Pretty serious, I think. Liz nods. Something to keep in mind then. It's a struggle, but like Damien says, we gotta keep trying, right? Liz gives me a half-hearted smile, but she still seems sad about something. Anyways, sorry for talking your ear off about private matters. You still want to get that submission turned in? She stops for a second on one tab to scan for something. And got it. She motions her head to the back of the room at the printer and as it hums to life. I get up and get the paper. Both my username and password here are strings of numbers. I take a snapshot of the username and password so I won't have to remember it. Thanks. Anyways, you should hurry. Lunch is ending soon.
Lasted fucking forever.
Yeah. Right, according to the time display on the monitor, I've only got 10 minutes left. Follow the instructions on the printout finally getting to the student hub of the site. And thankfully, the art contest is displayed prominently across it. Clicking through a couple of links, I finally found the submission instructions. It's simply a matter of putting my entry details as the name of the file and dragging it into the school shared drive. Plugging in my portable portfolio hard drive, I create a copy of my magnum opus. Then a quick rename, drag it here, and...
It's all just memes.
just in time. It takes Drake a minute to safely undock my hard drive and then log off the computer. Looking back to Liz, she's completely wrapped up in her work. Don't think interrupting her is a good idea, especially after what she said about Olivia and our own time. I opt to simply leave her be, heading out of the room and the library for class. After all, it's time for the class I've been looking forward to the most. Photography. I'd say it certainly turned out better than yesterday. Hope I didn't just jinx it for myself. My nerves have been acting up when I first stepped back into the classroom. Maybe even worse when I was hit with another flashbang. Okay. I was gonna try and hold it off. I'm gonna need a coffee. I need some hot drink. I'm gonna need something. So you know what?
I had to go get some pizza.
We did pass over the 2-hour mark. Well, let's call this an episode 1.
Okay.
A successful episode 1. So YouTube, if you like hugging gators, why not subscribe? Leave a like, leave a comment, all that fun good stuff. You can follow us on the Twitter, or you can join the Discord, found right meow. That'll be it for today, and we'll see you guys next time.
I know.